Hello everybody, it's Mike
Hi.
Tenney here at the Tenney School, and I'm with one of our new parents, Dorothy.
Hello.
And we are doing something new here today where we're going to interview a new parent to try to give people that are considering the school an idea of what a new parent thinks about coming to school here. And we're doing this live, so I'll talk a little bit more about it at the end, but I just wanted to go ahead and get into some of the questions that we had for new parents.
Good, thanks.
Dorothy, what was one thing that let you know that the Tenney School was the right school for your family?
Well, I think that we really needed something different for our kids. I have two children here. I came specifically for my son. He definitely needed a different school environment. He wasn't thriving, and it was very difficult as a mom to see him just not do well. He's very, very bright. He felt very defeated at his other school. And as things got worse there, we really knew we needed something different. My daughter happened to need a different environment as well for different reasons. And it was really nice. I felt very welcome at the Tenney School, that they were really going to cater to what each of my children needed, even that both of the kids needed something very different. I really felt like it was going to be a good fit for them.
All right, great. Now, when you were considering enrolling at the Tenney School, what were some of the concerns that may have prevented you from coming?
Well, the kids were a little worried. It was very small. The kids were a little concerned about that. But I think that each of them, especially because they're teenagers now, they understand the value of really having what they need for education. So even that it's a little bit small and there's not a lot of kids, we talked about ways that we could, handle the social things at home and, find other outlets for them. But I think that really they valued as well that their education was going to be very different and very good here. And I think that there was a little reservation. It's different, but I really talked very openly with my kids. It was up to them. And both of them were very excited, again, for different reasons to come here to Tenney.
Okay, great. Now that you've been with us for a few months, what are the aspects of the Tenney School you like best?
Well, I really like that they adapt. So my son started out really strong. He's kind of slipping back into some of his old ways, but I just brought it right to the principal's attention. We've adapted. We've kind of gotten right back on track with him. So I really like that it's about my kid. I feel like they have the kid's best interests at heart. It's really about the kid, not about kind of their curriculum or their school. It's really about how can we make my child do his or her absolute best at school. And that's really important to us. And it's been a very big self-esteem booster for the kids as well, to thrive in school and to be in an environment where they can really learn. My daughter's likened it to kind of having her own personal tutor, which is really cool. And she feels like she can learn that way. And I think that's really nice. So I really like it.
All right, good. What is another benefit of enrolling at the Tenney School?
So I think, again, kind of coming back to really that individualized attention. I think all kids are different. Many children will thrive in a traditional academic environment, and that's what they need. But there are plenty of kids who really just need something different, whether it's ADD or just other learning differences, or really just a need for more focused attention on where they're at. So I really like the idea that they meet your kid where they're at, and I think that's very, very important to me. For my kids, it's been fantastic. It's been really good for us.
All right, great. Would you recommend the Tenney School to other families?
Absolutely. I kind of got here. I was a little hesitant. I talked to another mom before I came and interviewed with you, Mike, and she had really good things to say. And I obviously had my reservations. I looked around. I looked at a few other places, but I wanted kind of a sure thing, and I was really sure that my kids needed a solid change, and I think this has been very good for us. I absolutely would recommend it to others. I think it's been fantastic, and it's really been everything that we were hoping it would be.
Awesome. Glad to hear that. All right, last question. Is there anything else that you would like to add that we haven't asked you about or talked about already?
Well, I think just to understand it is different, and it's different in a good way. When it comes to education, I think it's really important to find an environment that your child thrives in. Especially, again, teenage years are really difficult, and I think it's very important for kids to feel good about their work, to feel good about school, and to really be in an environment where they're respected and they can really thrive and do well. So I think it's great. I get that it's different. It's hard to kind of make that leap, but I think if your child will benefit from an environment like this, it's certainly worth giving it a try. I've really been very, very happy with the Tenney School so far, and happy to spread the word. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, Dorothy. We really appreciate you coming out here and doing something a little different.
Thank you.
And we hope that folks that are watching will find this valuable and give them a little bit more insight about how you transition into the Tenney School and what it's like when you're here.
Perfect. Thanks.
So we really appreciate
it.
Thanks,
Mike. Take care. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks.